We make it harder for no apparent reason. Good times.
Yep, pretty much.
Using the key glyphs will open the Netracell, so be ready.
Oh, no way. Okay. Mr. Bond, have you used your OEO charge?
I have not.
Gotcha. Alright, probably save it. I will activate mine right here. Okay, so what we get? Nope, yeah, something. I'll go to the celly. One of y'all wants to pick that up, you can.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Need to get this mission started already.
Security's freaking out. The Netracell doors won't open till you clear out the uglies around the entrance.
Right, heading back to the Netracells now.
I can't find the computer.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, hell yeah.
Gotcha.
This is nice.
Is the
Oh, I gotta get back
Bane
in red.
mods better than the just flat damage?
What, the Bane mods?
Yeah, so like Bane of Corpus, Bane of Murmur.
They can be.
They stack with that, so you use both. You can use both, and they'll multiply. They're multiplicative. They're the final multiplier on your damage, types. So after you're done adding all the different damage multipliers, those are like the capstone, the last one that multiplies at the final stage, basically. So all the damage types are multiplicative. So you yeah. So basically those Bane mods are, because of that. Those Bane mods are strong as fuck. They're basically the...
Someone in Necromex.
Because it's an additional multiplier. That being said, when you look at the stats on the weapon, it's not going to show you proper the Bane multiplier for the Bane on your weapon, because it has that condition where it is only works on that one enemy type. So it's not going to... So you need to take and do the math yourself to find out what the true damage is going to be when adding in the Bane mod. Another mod that's similar to that is the galvanized mods. Those also don't calculate properly because of its conditions that it has. So if you look at your regular multi-shot mod, and then you compare that like to your galvanized multi-shot mod, the regular one, it will look like it's doing more damage when you're looking at the stats, but it does way less damage because it's not taking into account the additional it's not taking into account fully how the additional what's the word I'm looking for, parameters that it has. That is if you're meeting that that expectation, that it actually does more damage. If you're triggering those parameters of that mod so that you get the extra bonus out of it. Does that make sense what I'm trying to explain? I'm having a hard time thinking of how to explain this. But yeah, so just to give you an example, next time you're looking at a weapon, take off the Bane mod and put on the regular one and watch the stats go up, and then realize, wait, this system is broken. It's there's no way that Bane mod does anywhere near the amount of damage that the galvanized, or not Bane mod, I'm sorry, the The regular multi-shot mod does anywhere near the galvanized one, what the galvanized one does. So, for example, galvanized diffusion would be one example. Put the other multi-shot mod on, the normal one, and you're going to see it looks like it does more damage just based on the little stat screen alone, if that makes sense. That's on the little stats page. It's on the left-hand side.
Yeah. Oh
It's
no,
the
Mr.
same.
Beauregard.
It's the same with your Bane
Who
mods.
knows?
Your Bane mods won't show at all in your damage totals. You have to do
Yeah.
that math manually. But they're two different things. Your damage mod, like for example, Serration, is different from your Bane mod. It's a different damage type, and the Bane mod will multiply that your total damage. All when taking into account every other part of your build, it'll multiply your total damage by that percent. So like 1.55 times, or 55%, for example, with the primed Bane mod.
It just sucks there's no prime Bane of Murmur.
Yeah, I use regular Bane of Murmur. It's not as good, but it's still an additional multiplier. You know?
Yeah.
You actually have a better prime Bane of Murmur. It's called Rhino's Roar.
Rhino's Roar stacks with your Bane mods, though. So if you
They're
have
the same.
both,
It's a faction damage buff.
it's additive.
Yeah, the mods and the Rhino Roar add with
They're
one
additive.
another.
They're not multiplicative, but they're additive.
Yeah. But they are kind of the same thing, so.
They are, yeah. You're right. They are kind of the same. Or at least from what I've heard, they are. And I've heard that from more than just you. You've mentioned this before, Dooner, too. I've heard you say this before. But I've also heard this basically everywhere else. Like, that I've looked into this has pretty much agreed with that. From what I could find. I should say what I've found when I looked into it was that Roar does basically the same thing as the Bane mods, and it's multiplicative of the rest of your damage, just like Bane mods. But if you also have a Bane mod, it's additive with your Bane mod, not multiplicative. But I'll take additive. We're in the red circle right now, killing stuff, Cat. It's Netracells, so it's basically like a survival mission, but in the red circle. And that there's just waves and waves of enemies, and you just kill them. And we're almost done. We're at 15%.
You're in. Grab and go. Can't wait to see what you got when you get back here.
Oh yeah. Traded everything.
We never did find the book, did we?
Not what I was hoping for, but that
No.
could still come in handy.
That's alright, there's another run after this. Don't forget to go upstairs, Kat, and get your Archon shard if you haven't. It's over here.
Mission progress. Yeah, 10 unidentified items.
Okay. Oh, what is this red marker over here? Oh, it's just another enemy.
Oh, found the book.
Left some bad things behind. That book's one of them.
Alright. Do I have to come pick up the book? Did you put down a waypoint on it?
Yep.
Oh, we have to fight. We have a fight coming.
What kind of moron lets a starving predator
Where is it?
out of a trap? Well, now you gotta deal with it. Whatever that is.
It's down here. Oh, there it is.
Not safe. It's still out there. You have to kill all of it, not just the skin. Yes, that there. That's its real body. Kill it.
Got him. That was fast.
Told you not to mess with it. I'm glad you're okay.
I'm down. It keeps glitching me out for some reason. There it goes. Putting me in walls and shit. I don't understand.
That happens to me all the time. I come out of, if you go out into your operator and then go back in again, it'll fix it normally. Or if you go into big mode and go back into pixie mode.
I got everything. Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
So you got a yellow Archon shard, Cat?
Yeah. Amber.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That was number 3, was it not?
I believe so.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, should be.
That was so early.
So we got 2 more. And then an Archon hunt.
Mm-hmm.
And then if we still got time, we're all ready for Steel Path Circuit. Yes. Yes.
See, I don't even know what rewards to pick up in the Steel Path circuit.
Oh, have you looked for it? You looked at it already today?
Yeah, it's the Boar, the Gamma Core, the Anku, the Gorgon, and one more, I believe.
Isn't the Boar an automatic shotgun?
Yes.
I'm gonna get that. And I don't know what the other 2. I don't know.
The Boar Incarnate is basically a diet Torrid.
Good. That'll give me something else to use in the circuit. Like, no matter what I pick, all it is another circuit weapon, you know?
Right, yeah.
So unless the Torrent Incarnate is something I might use outside the circuit, but to be honest, I like the Exceltra Prime. I'm just gonna say it.
Pull it together.
My Exceltra Prime is still my favorite weapon. If you haven't noticed, I'm still using it, you know? Like,
It's
although I
a
don't,
very good weapon.
although maybe if I give the other one more of a chance, you know what I'm saying? Like, maybe I just haven't given it enough of a chance. I did just finish upgrading it fully, so
Oh, what, the Torrid?
Cardin, Genesis, yep.
Yeah.
I've got all my formas on it and all that
Got
good
your
shit.
glyphs. So, hit the terminal
Very
and
nice.
exit into the labs.
Yeah.
The Netracell is deep in this lab maze.
It would be
Get control
nice.
of a few
We
terminals,
went to do
that'll
Lone
help
Story
you
with Kat
zero in.
today, and you won't believe it. All three of us had Titania as an option. Titanium
Ooh.
Prime.
Very nice.
Yeah. I was so annoyed because I was disappointed that we couldn't just go straight into Steel Path Circuit at that point, you know, like
Yeah.
because having 3 fucking Titania Primes running through Steel Path Circuit, that would have been brutal.
Everything would be dead the moment you looked in its general direction. Right, heading over to the Gosling.
Although,
Here, have
Dooner,
raw.
thank you.
Thank you.
Dooner still needed to fix his up, though. He's still working on his stuff for Steel Path Circuit. He was running out of energy, which is not good in there. Can't be. You gotta be careful with that.
Yeah.
Well, we weren't in Steel Path Circuit. We were in the Lone Story, but it's a good thing he noticed that though in the Lone Story instead of actually in the circuit.
Yeah. Apparently I found extraction. Because I'm looking for the book currently.
That's the Netracell. Open it.
When will this guy tag for realize
Try
that
another one.
the Netracell doesn't open until we kill like an army of these guys out in front? He seems confused every time, you know, like, oh no, it doesn't open. You got to kill all these guys in the red area. Let them see you do it, you know. And it's like, Tagford, we've done this a million times now. Get with the program.
I was afraid of this. Netracell security system won't open with all the uglies around. Clear them out. And make sure the system can see you doing it.
Excellent. Your necromech is on the way. I wager you're due for some fun.
Ah. What is it doing?
Stupid bullshit.
I love how I've found the majorities of these Voca without them being highlighted on my map. They've just been falling into my lap.
He may hate the British, but apparently the man in the wall loves the British.
Because I switched all my buttons around.
Your buttons were probably fine to where they were before, weren't they?
I don't know, because I don't know if that was what was causing my shit.
What did you change? What did you wind up changing your number 1 from and
It was
to?
a tab, and I thought that that might be interfering with, obviously, pressing tab and being able to see the scoreboard, so maybe that's why it wasn't letting me, so I switched it to my 1, and even my 1 won't, yeah, it won't work. Like, but it
Is
works
it
on
not working
Titania.
now?
No, it works on Titania, it just does not work with Block Wars.
I wonder if maybe there's like something that you missed. Like maybe you have to talk to somebody to unlock the horse or something.
No idea.
It's been so long since I did that, I don't remember. When you went through the normal story, I think that's where you should have unlocked the horse. Like when you went through the like the actual story
I could have
quest.
sworn I used that horse before, but I don't know. No, I'm not so sure because it's not working.
What do you think, Ruiner?
Well,
She is having a hard time pulling out the horse in Deviri. Do you recall there being something you have to do to unlock that in Lone
No.
Story? It showed up on her abilities screen, but when she was hitting the ability, it wasn't doing anything. Could just be spaghetti code.
yeah. As Duna likes to say, Olive Garden.
Yeah.
I would normally have told you to try and leave and come back, but I didn't want you to lose your Titania. I was worried if you left and come back, you might not have her as an option again.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't.
But it's fine. We got through it anyway, and Steel Path Circuit doesn't even have those, so
So I don't have to worry about it. Like, by the next time, I'll try to test it out and see if it's still having problems. If it is, then I'll be like,
as long as you get to use all your abilities, that's what's important, because that button is the same button for one of your abilities, for your first ability. So, and you're going to need that with your other Warframes when you go into Steel Path. Because if you're going into Steel Path Circuit with us, you're not always going to have Titania as an option. So you're going to have to start setting up new Warframes and all that kind of stuff. Or you could just use their default setting. I've been setting
Yeah,
up all my
'cause
Warframes.
They do give you a build for
Us down.
any weapons and frames.
Yeah, and it's
If you
all
don't
maxed
know.
out mods, but they're basic mods, not primed. And you don't have your arcane adapters.
They're arcanes, exactly.
But she doesn't have arcanes for all. She doesn't have the arcane slots unlocked for all of her weapons. And I don't think she wants to spend the, platinum or what is it? The Steel Path
Still essence.
essence to get them. She doesn't have the Steel Essence. She just started Steel Path.
Oh wow.
So
Yeah, do you not remember we unlocked Steel Path the cat?
No, I mean, I'm surprised that by now she doesn't have any still essence. I thought she was playing more often and frequently, especially
She
Still
is.
Path, to get that.
she is, but we haven't been playing to get that. We've been playing to get Circuit unlocked so she could do these runs with us on the weekends.
Ah.
Been trying to get a squad together to do all this stuff.
Just go in with randos. That always works out fine.
I hate going there. It doesn't work out fine. They run right through the door and cause issues. But if it's 3 of us, then it won't trigger the timer at least.
Yeah, at least with us being squadded up like this, we can actually communicate what we're doing.
Yeah, that too. It's funner playing the game when you have people that are in chat that you can communicate with at all. When you're playing with randos, it's so boring because it's. Yeah.
Oh, yes. I love it. Bruce. Funner. You and your funner and your Molson. Love it. And Mr. Bond's spelling the word color with a U. Oh, gotta love it.
You spell color with a U?
Yes, I do.
That's blasphemy.
It's English.
Exactly.
When did it get rid of
It's like
people just changed
I
that
think
shit?
Americans did it out of I think Americans did it out of spite.
no, it's
Isn't
back
that the
when
same way with
newspapers
gray?
were a thing.
With
Oh, yeah, it's
G-R-A-Y
better.
and G-R-E-Y? Isn't it that the same? Or is it different? Because, like, I've always seen, like, that be a thing, too. Like, some people will spell it G-R-E-Y, and some people will spell it G-R-A-Y. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either.
I
Gray.
think that one's out of spite.
Yeah.
So explain why it's different, color versus color.
So it's back from the days of newspapers. The Americans used to get charged per the letter. So
that's
obviously,
why they took it out, obviously, so that it was cheaper, but it doesn't mean that it should be taken out completely because it is the English language.
yeah.
That's fucking
Like-
annoying. Okay, well, I won't be spelling it the American way. No.
It's also the same for armor, believe it or not.
What is armor supposed to be spelled?
A-M-O-U-R and A-M-O-R-E.
Yes.
Yeah. So, oh my god, okay, I'm a grammar Nazi. I'm so, like, I fucking know. I love to read. That's what got me hooked into it. Oh, shit. Read too fast for it. I got enough series. I have, like, some fucking three, even a three, like a 3-book series isn't enough. It needs to be at least 7.
God, I haven't read a book in ages.
It's fun. It's the only thing that gets me out of my head. Like, genuinely, like, really gets me out of my head nowadays. Like, I can, like, put on a show or a movie sometimes, and I still can't, you know? But, like, that, it seems because it's forcing my eyes, you know, to make a pretty little picture in my head, you know? And, yeah, my mind's completely occupied.
Yeah.
So that's why I've been doing that a lot. I used to do it to get my AR points back in the day, because that's what, like, if you read enough books, like, they would have, like, this little shop at school in your library, and you would get to get all kinds of cute little knickknacks and stuff, sometimes candy or whatever. So, or, like, yeah, and if you got enough points, it was like real money. They treated it as real money. So if you, like, because basically you'd read the books, and then they would quiz you. You get on the computer at the library, and you type in your books, or, like, add it to a little AR website for the school, and get into your student ID and all that crap you get in there, and then you would take the test. After reading the book, it would quiz you on things about the book that you just read. See if you were actually paying attention. Just like simple questions, not that they weren't hard. You just had to read the book. That's pretty much it. And then you get your points. You get scored. You get points after that, and those points would all calculate up to what you could get at the store. So like you could just like buy a bunch of cool bracelets or necklaces or whatever for fucking points. So I was the queen of that shit. I was always getting fucking points. I loved it. That was like the best thing at school for me. I loved the AR points. I was just like, this is great. I get things for free. I had pizza parties too. They did like a lot of cool stuff. Cause like whoever, like out of it was
this
went on
kid,
through
like-
high school too. Like, and if you had the most points, AR points in your class, you could win your class a pizza party. So where they ordered pizza to your class, and everybody in school is looking at you with just fucking anger, and they're all jealous as fuck because you're eating pizza in your classroom. And you're not having to eat their nasty school lunches. So.
That's awesome.
I hope they still do that kind of stuff in school. It would be fucking shameful if they don't. I'm like, damn, man. Because it made you want to. Like, it really did. Like, it got you involved. I was like, oh, wow, I like to read now. It's like, fuck. I don't think I ever would have probably picked up a book like that if I hadn't have had that, like, the store that I was about to be purchasing shit in. Like, had an ultimate goal. Shit.
Don't go down there, Cat. You gotta kill him inside the circle. Doesn't count. You kill him down there.
Trying to get, like, the closest I can to the edge without overlapping.
They need to be in the circle too.
The stuttering of my guns. I can't wait till that smooths out a little bit. I have to really balance my abilities out.
Well, the stuttering, if you look on the bottom right-hand side while you're firing the guns, the clip is up to 60, but it refills super fast. So fire your guns, watch the 60 go down. As soon as it hits bottom, let go, stop firing, and then it'll recharge up to 60 again, and you can shoot it again.
Oh,
Do you see it?
so I just have to let go? I don't have to? Oh my god, that solves so much
I want
issues.
to know why.
Also, you could use that time to cast abilities, or to
Oh yeah,
hit them,
definitely.
or to do some melees on them. So I use my, I've got my, my sword, my Dewata Primes. I set those up like stat sticks, so they apply. I either use fire or I use ice on my Dewata Primes, no matter where I go. So that way I can hit them with extra status. And if you hit them with your Dewata Primes and then you hit them with Thermal Sunder, your the full damage of all your mods from your sword will be applied to your Thermal Sunder. So your Thermal Sunder will hit them far harder if you hit them with your sword and then your Thermal Sunder afterwards. If you have fire damage on your sword and you're using the fire damage from your Thermal Sunder, or if you have what was the other thing? If you have frost damage on your sword and you hit them with the frost damage from Thermal Sunder, or if you have blast damage on your sword and you hit them with the blast damage from Thermal Sunder. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So you have to have the stat that you're actually using. But if you have that stat that you're using with your Thermal Sunder on your weapon, and you hit them with that weapon, and then hit them with that stat on your Thermal Sunder, you'll hit them with the full strength of the Thermal Sunder, but also with a buff from the mods that were applied to them from hitting them with the sword.
Okay. So it's just kind of like a combo.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to explain. I hope that made sense.
A little bit. I'm more visual, but I'm not
When you
sure
when you apply the status to them with the sword, and then you hit them with the Thermal Sunder, it hit the status, including the mods that you have applied on your sword, will be triggered basically while you're doing your Thermal Sunder, because they're already on them from the sword. For when you hit them with the sword. To be fair, I rarely do that unless I'm fighting something that has like a metric fuck ton of health. And
yes. Hell yeah.
I'm about halfway through this video right now.
how is it so far?
Yeah, it's Warframe.
Did we have a bunch of arguing or any kind of drama in it?
No, not really.
Oh, okay.
Bear in mind, I am listening to it on very low volume, so I can actually hear you talking in game rather than in the video.
Ah. Hopefully I'm not making a fool of myself in the video.
At least pretend
Pull it together.
After this run, Cat, you should be able to upgrade. Oh wait, did you already? Yeah, you already upgraded your
Yeah, I'm
copyist.
fully capped.
After this run, your daily should run out, though. You won't have any more for your daily standing.
Nora sleeps better knowing.
Oh, yeah.
Till then.
And if you wanted to level up your Kavia faster, you could come back in here like throughout the week and do some Kavia missions. That would help you to level faster. The Steel Path ones give you 7,500 standing per run, and they're not that bad. I'm inside of the elevator. You're here too.
Yeah.
Dooner's here.
Yep, he was just waiting on me.
Oh, sorry.
You got your glyphs. So, hit the terminal to exit into the labs. That was the easy part. Now you have to find the Netracell. Albrecht left terminals coded with partial coordinates in these halls.
I'm gonna
Putting my scanner in
drop my support charge.
You're sending yours out, or should I send mine out?
I've just sent mine out.
Alright, good.
Next time we come in here, before we come in here, I'm gonna put that scanner in my area, because I always forget to do that.
Oh, yeah, good idea.
I just keep forgetting.
Damn. I think this is our last run in here for today. But
For next time, at least, because I keep forgetting to ask which one of those events are. But I think I'm gonna have like two different events, maybe?
yeah. There's one from Syphilis, the Mars, and there's one from your normal one. I can't remember what it's called. Codex.
Codex scanner. Yeah, for the market.
I think they'll both work though.
True, but only the Samara scanner gives Samara standing.
Yeah, so you should probably just use the Samara scanner.
Yeah, always the Samara one. Especially if you have the infinite scanner charges widget from Cephalon Samaras, which makes it last forever.
Oh yeah, but you have to pay for each one. I forgot about that.
Yeah,
Unless
the
you have
upgrade
that.
widgets.
Do we all have to individually pick up the thing that the Grossling drops, or if one of us picks it up for everyone?
No,
All
when
of
it comes
us.
to that, we all have to go pick it up.
Gotcha. Well, I've waypointed where the loot dropped.
Thank you.
Let's see.
Because it dropped an arcane.
Oh yeah, I grabbed that.
I got the Guzzler Arcane.
Shit.
Thanks for that.
No worries. Oh, Krush and Kat, you're gonna be happy.
What?
Secondary steel red crits.
Oh yeah.
Yay, motherfucker. say, since you've been looking at my YouTube videos, did you sub?
Yeah.
Look at that. It's like,
I already did.
hell yeah. Oh my god, I keep going, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a whole mess to try to like actually edit your videos. You can like trim your videos with no issue and freely, but oh boy, that's some fucking fun joy of trying to get all your shit to like, actually edit. Place it all so many websites, but there's not a lot of free ones. Pretty much everything I came across was like it's a lot.
We ain't done.
So I was like, oh, that's great. Or I don't want to take a chance of like possibly viruses getting past my Norton protector or something.
Still.
Oh, he's already dead. Now this thing keeps popping up. There's so many things on it around everything. Oh, not too far.
I forget. Have I tried? Nothing. I was just thinking if I think I did. I tried electricity with radiation on these guys. And then I switched it back to radiation with Slash.
Press that button on accident one more fucking time.
Because they're technically weakest against radiation and electricity. So I believe I tried doing that, but it didn't seem like it was doing as much damage, so I switched back. I saved Mr. Beauregard.
Thank you.
So, that's the Alright, let me see.
Anybody know where the, Yeah, I'm bad at that too, Cat. I'm always killing them outside the circle.
I'm like, ooh, shiny things. I'm just start collecting and learning to hunt them down. Because I hate having to wait for them to come to me. I love to just hunt them down. Kill their entire family and all their children. But, unfortunately, you have to wait.
All right, damn necromites are reinforcing the Netracell. Your hands are tied until you knock them out.
This isn't even still bad.
No, it isn't. There is no steel path Netracells,
Oh, okay.
but these enemies are level 235 or 230. So yeah,
I walk away and will die.
we have could do deep Archimedia, then you'd be doing steel path. If we do elite deep Archimedia, you'd be doing steel path level 400 enemies. But you'd have to use the weapon that they tell you, all the weapons that they tell you, or the Warframe that they tell you, plus 2 of the 3 weapons that they tell you, and you'd have to have all the detrimental effects on you as well, and then you have a chance to get an extra Archon shard each run. So it's a chance though, it's not a guarantee. So for me, I'd rather just do the Netracells, get them done quick and out of the way, because it costs one of your charges to go do deep Archimedia. You lose a Netracell charge to go do that, and I'd rather just do the Netracells, get my Archon shards, and then be done with it. Because I got other things I'm trying to do, like the Archon Hunt, and also Steel Path Circuit. You know, like, I'm not trying to waste all day in a Deep Archimedia mission for the chance to get a extra archive shard. If it was a guarantee, I might do it. You know, but.
Oh, no, fuck.
Oh, Mr. Beauregard is down again.
Okay.
Because it's trying to fight a fucking necromech.
He's taking a nap. That's alright. He'll be up soon enough. Did we find the computer?
No, we have not.
Man, we're almost done anyway, but...
The cutest little kid. It's got my coat, but it's okay. It's cute. At least they're finally coming in the fucking sword.
Well, yeah, when you